Mary, and this is the Mindful Insight. This is the channel that talks about the awareness of mental health issues in today's society, along the ways that we can tackle these issues to handle mental health. Before I begin, I'd like you also please subscribe to the channel to receive more content that will be beneficial for you and your family. So let's get right into it. For today's topic, we'll be talking about the issues of suicide and decriminalization of suicide in Nigeria. Over the past 4 years, Nigeria has recorded a tremendous rate of suicide, having recorded over 264 cases, according to World Health Organization. World Health Organization also states that Nigeria used to be ranked 75th in the country as happiness, but now it's ranked 116. Mental health experts have identified societal pressures as the cause of suicide in Nigeria, and these pressures can come in form of financial constraints, emotional instability, academic issues, and so on. People have challenges in one way or the other, and these challenges prove to be a lot bigger than them. So we'll be looking at a few reports that have been recorded over time.
According to a report in 2019, Chukwuemeka Akachi, a 400-level student at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, committed suicide by taking the deadly substance called sniper and was taken to the hospital where he was declared dead. In 2020, a middle-aged man called Akpan committed suicide in Cross River State after accusing his wife of adultery. A report in 2021 disclosed the death of a 43-year-old businessman, Obinna Ichianu, who committed suicide inside the Kuje Correctional Center in Abuja due to being overwhelmed by his death sentence. Another report in 2022 also disclosed the death of Bulus Asman, a 25-year-old man who committed suicide in Jos due to the theft of 2 tricycles that he had borrowed from his employees.
There are cases where victims had also survived this attempt, but instead of seeking professional help, they are being arrested by the police. So there are cases that were also recorded like that, whereas back in 2020, there was a man called Solomon Okon who was kept in prison by the police for over a month for attempted suicide due to unemployment. Another report back in 2021 was reported of a woman called Daisua Isuka, who was arrested in Jigawa for attempted suicide after her failed marriage.
Section 327 in the Criminal Code Act of the 1999 Constitution states that any person who attempts to take their own life is guilty of wrongdoings and is liable to imprisonment for 1 year.
This says that suicide is considered to be an illegal thing in our country. So if anyone is caught trying to attempt such, they will be arrested and be kept in prison for a year plus a fine. So regardless of the fact that this law may actually discourage people from attempting suicide, it is not considered to be a stable solution to the issues that we're having now, because people are supposed to be seeking professional help that will help them in the long run instead of being arrested by the police for something that they're dealing with in a personal level. It's not good that people will be kept behind bars instead of going to mental institutions to seek help that will aid them in the long run. But then there are ways that people can actually deal with these issues, whereas mental awareness should be introduced in schools. That way, resilience will be built and the awareness will be increased for students and teachers, because to start early, it will be better in the long run. Another solution can be that the news and their way of portraying suicide cases should be controlled, because the more you push bad news to the people, the more people will take it in a personal way. So whereas continuous news coverage on suicide may push somebody to committing such suicide, which is why it's important that journalists should exercise social ethics that would help them in controlling the way that these news are portrayed. And last but not least, the government should also pass the mental health law. These mental health laws would actually help safeguard people that are dealing with mental health issues in our society. It will also help protect the people and also encourage them to seek professional help. The issues of suicide will be arising in the country, but by abolishing the law against suicide in Nigeria, it will help pave way into more discussions on mental health awareness and better ways to seek professional help. My name is Mary, and this is the Mindful Insights, and I'll see you next time.